So what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Inauguration 2025. Today, we are going to be watching Donald Trump taking the oath of office because I was literally just live streaming and it has been taken down as a content violation, as a strike. For what? Who struck me down? What? I know why. It'll be because I'm watching this live stream. What? This is literally on his channel. Whatever, anyway. So somebody's struck this down, but I will literally just watch it as a video instead of a live stream, and then they can't do anything about it, and I will post it afterwards, and that's fine. That's a shame. I've said so much stuff in that stream, and hopefully it's not all been deleted, but I'll have to look at that and see later, I guess. Has been terminated. Does that mean it's deleted? I actually think it has been deleted, everything I just said. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. Anyway, I've made it. So here he is. So it's 20 to 4 at the minute. So he should be taking the oath of office in exactly 18 minutes because it's 42. But we'll see. Oh, I've said so much. I've commentated on so many things, guys, but it's fine. There they are. The current president as of right now and the future to be president. What I said in my live stream was that my head was saying Kamala, my intuition was saying Trump, actually, in the presidential election, because I do think, in terms of common sense and things, he will take America back in the right direction. But it could go very wrong, because it did in 2020. But I'm glad that we have a chance to find out. I'm glad he won. Well, I've got these up. These are my tabs. So it says that he's the current president. These are all from my live stream. We're going to look at these in 20 minutes' time, and hopefully we will see that change. I can't believe my live change got terminated anyway. So he's about to take the oath of office. Everyone's getting seated. I've literally been naming everyone in the crowd there. We've got Barron behind him. Interesting how he's just sitting with everyone else. I was saying earlier, it's a massive optics thing that this is inside. Because obviously it's -3 in Washington, D.C. right now. I checked that earlier, the temperature. But it's going to seem like he couldn't draw the crowd or whatever, for people that didn't know that, or historically. Without the context, it doesn't seem optically very good. You know what? JD Vance, I heard a lot about him during the campaign, and I didn't think he was a good pick because of those things. And he did seem like a bit of a strange one. But you know what? I'm actually glad he was picked. He can really communicate himself. Waltz was a good pick for Kamala. I actually liked Waltz a lot. She's just emphasised the peaceful transfer of power thing, which is interesting. But yeah, no, Vance was a very good pick, and I'm glad that he is the vice president. But yeah, I'm just excited. I remember going to the US in 2016 when it was during the Obama presidency, and seeing his towers and stuff, and just being like, it would be so cool if the Apprentice guy, the TV show guy, the guy that everyone knows the name of, was the president. Just in a really kind of star power kind of a way. And I actually do believe in what he's saying in a lot of ways. I also don't. The immigration argument, the abortion argument, do not agree with. Gun control, I agree with the Democrats on. But I do think in common sense, in terms of common sense, I think the left were moving away from it. And then he did a wake-up call, and you know what? As long as Donald Trump doesn't go crazy like he did in 2020, which is a genuine concern, this was the answer. This is what we needed. We'll see. I hope the Democrats' reform kind of just come down a little bit. Trump is also a very strong character. Biden seemed weak in a lot of cases. I've watched an interview with him recently where he seemed more put together and more sort of cognizant than he's seemed the entire time, which it's a shame. But he definitely needed to drop out, 100%. Strong leadership is also going to be a massive positive thing. And you know what? I would have watched, I'll say this on the stream, but I would have watched Kamala Harris as well, because my head was actually saying Harris, even if my intuition wasn't leading in that direction. Obviously, I would have watched it. I'm interested in politics and all that kind of thing anyway. And I think she would have had a very different vision. So this is the first indoor presidential transfer since Reagan, isn't it? Which is another interesting thing. Definitely not the usual. I remember watching the Biden one, and that was definitely outside. We got all the tech bros, all the CEOs there. I genuinely believe, this is what I said earlier, Elon Musk believes what he's saying. I think Mark Zuckerberg believes what he's saying, because I think he's a fighter. He seems, to me, a lot happier in his skin now that he's kind of moving further right and not being sort of dictated to, especially by, the left. But I also think some of them, like Tim Cook, seem a little bit disingenuous being that. Anyway, we'll see how it all pans out. I also don't agree with a lot of what Elon Musk is saying, but, these are probably really nice speeches, but I'm just not really focused on them right now. So in less than 10 minutes now, we will have a new American president, which is kind of insane. Should we refresh these Wikipedia articles one more time? There's the weather in Washington, D.C. It's -4 now. Definitely a good call to have it in the rotunda. So, still the president. The Discord mod, sort of Wikipedia moderators, changing that at exactly 5 o'clock UK time is going to be insane. He comes across as very presidential, JD Vance does. I would be prepared to say he could be a good pick in 2028 if this goes well, if this term goes well. Or the Democrats could completely reform. In that case, I would be prepared to say they were the better choice. I've just realised, I just had this really disturbing thought. If I'd have been multi-streaming to Twitch, which my computer doesn't do at the minute, I haven't set it up. But if I had been, I would have been fine. I would have been able to just have the VOD, the full VOD, the hour of me talking from Twitch. That is really, really annoying. Who is this guy? I feel like I recognise him, but I don't know. Maybe not. He's some kind of religious figure. Is this Martin Luther King Day? Oh, you know what happened today in one of his last sort of acts as president? Biden pardoned Fauci, and I don't know why, and it seems really dodgy. He also pardoned Cheney. I don't know why even more, because what could she have done? She was part of the J6 committee, wasn't she? And that wasn't supposedly a bad thing. They weren't meddling with things, were they? Doesn't seem like it. He said, don't take it as an admission of guilt, but now he's almost used it to block any investigation to anyone. The Hunter Biden thing should have been investigated, just as Trump was for the hush money thing, for the falsifying business records. That's not good. He was wielding this power, Biden was. He did a lot of good things, and I do think if he was in power 10 years earlier in 2012, if he was president then, he could have done a lot, and especially considering ideology hadn't moved as far. So I think he could have focused on a lot of much better issues. But he wasn't, and he needed to be off the ticket. Didn't seem cognitively there. If we could just get to the inauguration, guys, we've got 5 more minutes. So we've got Vance, we've got Barron, we've got Biden on the other side, we've got Harris, we've got Doug Emhoff, Clinton. I'm just going to sort of ream off everyone because I don't really know what's going on. And you can't hear it either, so what else have we got? Pelosi's not there because she decided not to come. Is that Fetterman in the back? I think it is. Ramaswamy. Who is this? Everyone's giving him a standing ovation. I don't know why. Jill Biden's like, no, my husband I won't be able to be the first lady anymore. My husband, I can't push him on stage and say, you did it, Joe. When everyone say like elder abuse and stuff, after that debate, it didn't look good. But then again, it could have literally just been her going, you did a really good job. And I've seen that more so, since rewatching it. But yeah, it didn't look good. Are we almost there? We've got 3 minutes. He will be the president of the United States in 3 minutes' time, which is insane. It feels like all this time, building up to it, I've been excited because I love inaugurations. And, he was the better candidate in a lot of ways. I've been excited. I feel bad for Harris, though, because she did run a really protracted campaign. She was going to lose, but so was Biden. And Biden was just going to lose because he was put up and he shouldn't have been put up. He couldn't have won. But yeah, she was going to lose anyway, but she could have lost less harshly if she hadn't been put up, without even a primary 6 months before the election. Anyway, it's now less than 2 minutes. He just said, we know that America can be great again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kavanaugh. Here we go. So now they're going to do the oath of office. It's always the same man announcing everything. I was watching the rally yesterday, the last rally before the president gets sworn in right now. And it's the same guy every time. So we've got, I guess the wives and children. I think that's Usher Vance, isn't it? Where's Melania, though? Where is Melania? Are they taking a photo? Oh, no, this is it. This is the swearing in. So he's going to be vice president before Trump's president. Interesting. He's solemnly swearing everything. I'm just going to watch this. I'm not going to commentate. Trump's just like, get on with it. There we go. He's the vice president. So Kamala is no longer the vice president, but Joe Biden is still the president. Let's go ahead and refresh this one last time, shall we? Is who served as? Oh, okay. He's not anymore. according to Wikipedia, but they've clearly got it wrong because he's not. Actually, no, it is 5. So technically, legally, he's not the president anymore, and Trump is, but not until the oath of office has been taken. In my view, let's go ahead and watch this part. Oh, that's interesting. An interesting hand placement there. But he's very camera savvy, isn't he? He's standing in that kind of way. And this is it. This is the oath of office. He's saying it. You can never see Melania's face. It's an interesting fashion choice, isn't it? And why are they taking the photos on a phone as well? It shows the times, doesn't it? You've got an iPhone 15 or 16 and a 13 type thing down there, taking all the photos. Obviously, there will be a professional camera, but they're the ones that are in shot. And that's it. That's the handshake. He's the president. So let's go ahead and refresh President of the United States. And, oh, we've not got a photo yet. Still not got a photo. Still not got a photo. Okay, we're not going to get a photo. But it is Donald Trump as of right now. Whoa, hang on. I thought they were firing indoors. That was shocking. I just hear shots. That's crazy. It doesn't actually feel like it's over now. Especially considering I've been sat here for an hour and a half. But yeah, it is all over. That is it. That's the weird thing about time, isn't it? Like literally, you could be sat here and you can watch the whole thing unfold, and then it's just done in a second. President and vice president. I bet they're well proud of themselves, especially considering I didn't actually think they would necessarily win. I didn't think enough people thought along the lines of let's vote for them, but here we are. So thank you for watching, guys. That has been the inauguration. I'm disappointed that I couldn't live stream the whole thing. I did, but that it's been deleted. In future, I will literally just use Twitch, but I'll make sure not to make that mistake in 4 years' time. And also with my other streams. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.
And
here we go.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
the
office of President of the United States.
Office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend.
It's gonna be the President
of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Yes! He is the President. That's it. He's waited that long. 50 years in the making. President Trump is gone now. This second, gone. The nuclear code's not his anymore. That's the most important part. Joe Biden is